Hello, I'm Chris. I'm the artist here at the Home and Away exhibition. Started making everything out of cardboard, like this suit of armour. Everything is made from card, apart from the tin foil that's covered to give it this shiny effect. I started making it at home in the week while listening to music or watching Netflix, and it's one of those things where I just sort of I had to start off with a flat piece of card, and then somehow it turns into something that's 3D and that can stand up on its own.
Tell me a little bit about your work, Chris. And what is it you like about working with cardboard?
It's really easy to shape into anything that I'm doing, from a guinea pig house to a TV to picture frames to making a model house. Easy to glue together and paint, really.
I was thinking that you've told me before that some of the card if your neighbours are throwing it out in the flat, and so it's kind of easy to get hold of.
It's very easy, especially when everyone orders from Amazon.
Right.
And then all of a sudden there's just cardboard growing in the hallways.
Yeah. So that's interesting, because interesting you've got some of the cards from people's Amazon orders.
Yeah.
Obviously lockdown was part of the idea around the show as well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just appears, and then sometimes they bring it up to me with a little note saying from the cardboard fairy.
Because the idea for this work was it to do with lockdown, the castle and the home? Was that?
I think it sort of went into that.
Yeah.
Really. It wasn't completely at the start, but
So
we started planning before lockdown.
Right.
But it kind of grew into that.
So initially, what was the idea of the castle?
So your home is your castle.
Right, okay.
And then with the lockdown, it then went into a place where you are for safety.
Yeah.
Or it could be something that you're locked into.
So it's double-edged.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
And does this feel like home?
Yeah, it's got everything that I would normally use, like a TV, games consoles, guinea pigs, ponies.
Yeah, there's a lot of things here that are quite personal to you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose especially the guinea pigs, they're important to you.
Very, very important, very cuddly.
Because I know in your flat you have a ginormous guinea pig hotel.
I do.
Yeah.
Before they had one that was very similar to that. It's that guinea pig house, but now it's 6 feet long and 3 feet wide.
Yeah. And what does it... I find it interesting that you bring lots of things that are quite personal to you, and then you bring them into the gallery.
Yeah.
And what does that feel like, suddenly having your, part of you on show?
I think it's just sort of saying about me, really, isn't it? Yeah. From just things I like doing, and there's Pokemon here, or art, or a DVD of our AIM group.
Yeah.
And the sound of the guinea pigs.
If you were gonna, would you add sound to this? Is that something you thought about?
Yeah, I think it would be good to add some sound to it.
Because when we were driving here today, you mentioned about that at home normally when you're making, you've either got Netflix on,
Yeah.
or you're playing music and singing along while so something else going on while you're making it.
Or there'd be sounds of squeaking guinea pigs.
Yeah. What else can you tell us about that you've made in the show?
There's the radiator. That's completely made out of cardboard. Toilet walls.
See, again, it feels like that's something that has a real function but doesn't work. So it becomes.
Some people think as well.
Yeah,
some people
really
thought
quite amazing.
They walked in there and they didn't look at it because they thought it was Will.
So they thought that was just part of the gallery.
Yeah. until I said to him, "Oh, touch it. It's just card." And I remember we was here last Friday, weren't we? And I was like saying about the suit of armour.
Yeah, yeah. So you suddenly saw a space where you felt that needed something.
Just imagine like a suit of armour there. And then I went home and then in one day I made the whole thing. Did start really early. A lot of it just happens by accident, really.
Right.
The inside the suit of armour when I was putting, when it all just started together, I thought, oh, okay, that works.
Yeah.
So a lot of it was just accident.
You've been working in card for quite a number of years now.
Yeah, it's been. I don't know how
Yeah,
long.
so it must feel just very familiar to kind of just pick something up and make it.
Yeah, and maybe I got some of the ideas from when I was little, watching like Art Attack or something,
Right.
or Blue Peter.
Yeah. But just very hands-on, very just get stuck in.
Watching them put all the things together, or like remember them making like Tracy Island.
Yeah.
Or spaceships or something. Yeah, the picture frame was kind of ready made.
Right, so that's something you just adapted from
just changed
box
it.
or...
Yeah. But yeah, with the house, all the little walls, the fences, the inside of the house.
So this is like almost like I'm thinking back to some of your works, it's like the third installation you've made now, which has been, so you made a replica of part of your flat.
I did, yeah.
And then you've also made a shop, homespun exhibition,
yeah.
and then you made a talking shop, which was so that it's like you seem to be like making these kind of interiors, these kind of places.
Yeah. Takes you into another world, doesn't it? It's like from the real world outside into a card world.
Yeah.